Now, Jason is one of the big three of horror. He's seen it all and done it all. Died, came back from the dead, was blown up, went to space, averaged triple doubles with sleeping bags, fought a psychic, even had that weird heart phase in Jason Goes to Hell.
It was uncomfortable. It was awkward.
But Jason running the ones with a boxer is one of the top moments in horror history. In Jason Takes Manhattan, you think with a title like that it would be Jason versus everyone in New York. But once the director realized Diddy lives there, he said, let's just stick to the regulars. After Jason gets revived by sex for the millionth time, he figured it was time to leave Crystal Lake and go on a private cruise to New York. But it got rudely interrupted by a bunch of teens and Jason had to go back to work.
Time to go to work.
Jason figured if he can't have a cruise, then no one can. My man didn't just clap everyone on the ship, but he blew it up as well. But unfortunately for Jason, a couple of people survived, and one of those people was the legend himself, Julius Gaul. With a last name like that nigga sound like he dangerous. Julius is a high school amateur boxer that's undefeated and was gonna turn pro after graduation. First time we see this man, he's putting belt to ass to a white boy. Even Dr. Umar was proud of him until he saw him winking at that white girl.
I appreciate you and I love you, but you are no use to me with that white woman on your arm, brother.
Now, Julius wanted to smoke with Jason throughout the whole movie. When he found out Jason was clapping people on the ship, bro picked up a shotgun and said, let's find this nigga and smoke that Jason pack. Jason clapped that lynch mob so quick that it wasn't even a challenge. Jason came across Julius and threw this man off the ship like Uncle Phil used to do Jazz. But it wasn't enough to take out this legend, because what Jason didn't know was that Julius had the ability to hold his breath underwater for a long time. Jason's black senses started tingling and bro made a U-turn straight to New York to finish the job. Took out 2 PDF dope fiends just to get some practice in. Julius found a phone booth and was getting ready to snitch like Young Thug, but Jason hates snitches just as much as he hates teenagers and yanked him out of that phone booth. Bro got to running for his life immediately. Climbed up that ladder like we didn't just see Jason teleport grab someone off the ladder 30 minutes ago. But I guess since he was black, he let it slide this time. Julius makes it to the top with nowhere to go. Now I don't know what he was thinking in this situation besides getting the hell out of Dodge. Maybe he thought he could jump across the buildings like Batman or something. It doesn't matter though, because Jason was right up on that building with him. Julius has 2 options. Aim for the bushes or scream out for help. But Buddy said, nah, let's go with option 3, and that's run the fade. This nigga started squaring up with Jason, and Jason was like, is this nigga really about to fight me? Let me entertain this for a second. Now, what happens when an undefeated boxer comes across an immovable object? You get this moment right here.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Julius rocked Jason off the first punch, and you think, okay, maybe he really is like that. Mans was landing haymakers, combos, and body shots. The only thing missing was an uppercut. Jason in his head was like, hey, this guy's not bad. With some training, he could be one of the GOATs. But Jason didn't realize how close to the edge he was and was like, hold up, this nigga about to drop me off this building with the right punch. And he locked in immediately. Punches weren't working anymore, but Julius didn't give up. Bloody knuckles, no stamina, and your opponent looks unfazed? Yeah, it's over at this point. Julius tells Jason to hit him with his best shot, and that's exactly what he did. Bro grabbed him by his collar and hit him with the meanest right hook and knocked his head clean off. Head landed right in the dumpster to solidify that this man was trash, and that marked the end of Jason versus Julius. The thing that bothered me the most with this fight was the fact that Jason was so close to the edge and that Julius didn't have the strength, or at least start, to push this man off the building. Julius earned a spot in the Black Hall of Fame for this moment, even a spot in Black History Month. Even though he didn't win, he still had heart. I bet this moment was the inspiration behind Hajime no Ippo, because they both came out the same year. Fun fact about this fight was that it was almost removed from the film. And the actor playing Julius was really punching Kane harder because he was wearing protection gear under him, so he wanted it to be as real as possible. I have a question for y'all. Replace any other professional boxer with Julius. It could be One Punch Knockout Tyson, Muhammad Ali, Jake Paul. Wait, actually, let's make that last one happen, Netflix. Halloween night, Jake Paul versus Jason Voorhees. Let me know who'd win in the comments. But that's all I got for y'all. Thanks for watching. Leave a like and comment. Subscribe if you're enjoying these Halloween themed videos. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.